We have complex issue, and it's a tense time for this country going forward. We see scandal after scandal continues to mushroom, involving billions of the taxpayers' money, your money, my money, their money. Going forward, how do you see your role is going to be part of the solution for Kenya to address issues with regards to governance and the problems that are associated with it? Bye.
Thank you very much for inviting me. First of all, I think it is going to be unfair trying to focus on the way forward before we address those issues that have occurred before, because it is a repetitive scenario and it's almost becoming a norm. Because I'm perturbed as a young person when we see those people who steal such do not end up in courts. If they're in courts, they are there because they enjoy the flashlights of the cameras. But at the end of the day, where do they go?
Free.
And where is the normal young person who lives in the likes of Korogosho, in the likes of Karioko, and all those kind of things? That is what we should first of all look at as young people. Number two, maybe it's because I'm in the media, I would like to say. Immediately, the NYS and the Youth Fund issue came up. We called a press as young people, as United Generation Kenya movement. And we addressed such issues. We said that it is ill for the government to be quiet, for the key leaders to be quiet when corruption is rocking institutions that are meant to benefit the young people. But what happened? Because we did not have a fact check to give the media, everything was given a blackout. You understand? So as young people, the only way maybe the government understands is when the young people take action and maybe they go to the street or something else. But this other way, it is not going to be addressed, because how many young people do we have in parliament? Around 60. You know, how many of them have spoken about the issue affecting the youth, both in national youth and the NYS? None.
Okay, now that you're here now, the three of you are seated on the round table. What is your take on this particular situation that is going on, considering the young cover 70% of this country? What do you have to say about this? And moving forward, what is your advice? What precautions should be taken? Or what should we do as young people, because we're all young? Dakla.
Okay, good morning and thank you. The reason why we have issues, especially with what is happening now and the youth, is because the youth have not been involved. The youth do not feel part of the government. They feel left out.
We have no role to play.
Yes, we have no role to play. And a solution to that problem, one, would be prioritizing what is necessary to be done. And when we prioritize what is necessary, then involve the youth, give them their own part, their own role to play. Then they feel part and parcel, ownership of whatever is happening. Then if the project, if whatever they are going to do, they own it up, then it's obviously going to be a sustainable endeavor.
All right, and before we just we speak about the United Generation, as you said, we have quite a number of leaders, young leaders in the parliament or in the government. Is it that we lack confidence in them when it comes to representing us?
Okay, my view is, I think most of the leaders, once they come to us when they want to be elected, and we must agree, it's the youth that are the biggest when it comes to politics issues. We are the largest population. We contribute so much in electing we are the determining factor when it comes to electing our leaders. So we elect these young leaders with the hope that they understand our situation, they know where they're coming from, because we are the same age group, we have the same issues, we're facing the same issues every day. But once they get into the system, I don't know what happens. I think they just get in there and they forget.
Get by the 60s.
I think so. Because once they get in there, you can see nobody has been speaking about all these corruption issues that have been going on every day. we will go to the streets. I think that is the language they understand. But we expect our leaders, our young leaders to represent us, to talk about these issues, to come up and condemn these issues and demand, because at the end of the day, you understand it's us who get affected the most, because unemployment, poverty, the youths are the ones who get affected most, and it ends up into so many issues, drugs and all that.
And robbery and theft, yes.